Only glitch sound. Oh.
No, glitch ain't here.
Oh. Hello, everybody. Are we back? Are we here? Hi. How's it going? Let's try that again.
Oh, we can do the bit again? It's good.
I mean, we don't have to.
No, do it. Do it.
Oh, okay. Yo, hi, Shovda. How's it going? This is a totally organic conversation that we're having right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did it.
Ask me about the Red Bull.
Oh, yeah. How's the Red Bull going?
Love me, Grand Pooh Bear.
I don't think that went nearly as well as our first run through.
I got my line in.
All right, so I got a Kaizo ROM game for y'all today. A small independent release called Grand Poo World 2. You might have heard of it. By Brabrian.
It's a barb hack made by Romarian.
Yeah, there we go. So this is Grand Poo World 2 by Barbarous King, aka Barbarian. It's an extremely difficult Kaizo hack. I have speedrun this because I have some things I need to work through. It is very difficult. I am very rusty. I will be surprised if we get through it in 2 hours. So let's just have fun.
Yeah.
Right.
I like to call this hack everybody's first ROM hack, and then like 6th ROM hack when they realize how hard ROM hacks are.
Oh my gosh, I know so many people have done that.
Yep.
Thanks, everybody. Howling winds and mountain waves sunk your shift. You have landed in a world of adventure and peril. So this game is interesting because it has lore. There's not a lot of Kaizo games with lore.
Or at least not as much lore.
Not too much lore, yeah. I mean,
Right.
like Quickie World 2, I think had some lore. Quickie World 1, I guess, officially had lore too.
And you know, like Hark Bros is about Chipotle. It happens.
Yeah, Harkness need to go get some Chipotle. So this is the first level.
This is full. Yes, this is full Kaizo.
This is Mar10. Shoutouts to Mega Man 7.
And shoutouts to the Greeks. Let me rephrase.
Just the one Greek, it's fine.
Yeah, the one who ran.
Yeah.
Hi, Fly Guy.
Hi, everybody. I can't really look. So I can't really look at chat. Everyone who watches my stream knows I can't look at chat while I'm playing this game unless I hit a goal tape.
I will be looking at chat for you.
Thank you, dear.
Whee!
Oh,
yeah.
Shoot. I'm not on my stream. Let me try that again. Darn. Heck. Please don't pull me off.
Yet.
Yet.
But yeah, no, you can tell this level, this whole hack likes to begin with a really fast-paced set of movements. Barb very much believes in 2 things. 1, make levels that you can one-cycle everything, and 2, get people hooked right away.
Yeah. This is really sort of a barn burner of a first level. It really, and I will not regret saying barn burner.
No, what does that mean? I don't know.
It means it's big, it's flashy. It makes a splash, you know.
Oh. Yeah.
It's a pretty iconic first level in terms of Kaizo games, I think.
Yeah. Burning,
Let's
like,
marathon.
if you burn a bar in Rubash, it's going to be very visible. Maybe even from the moon.
It's true. That's just science. Can confirm as scientist.
So this level is Laser Lifts, named after Laser Belch, also known as Muscle Hamster.
Does someone other than you call him Muscle Hamster?
Nope, and I just started now.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. He's gonna hate me.
Anyway. So the concept of this level is you have this platform that's following you throughout the level, and you have to keep up with it in various ways.
And everybody learned at the same time at SGDQ 2019 that this is the same platform as in the first half.
Yeah,
I had no idea until Barb said that.
No one knew, including the world record holder of this game at the time.
Or the person it was named after.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Na 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 na. This is a song from Snowboard Kids, I believe.
Yep. I don't know the name of it, but I do know it's Snowboard Kids.
It is. There are 2 songs from Snowboard Kids in this game.
2?
There are. Oh,
wow.
My gosh.
We could put together a whole compilation album.
Yeah, of the 2 Snowboard Kids songs. It's a very short EP. Go check us out on Bandcamp.
Oh, we do SoundCloud now.
Oh.
It's actually, you can get the versions like this, and then you can get the versions where I'm rapping over it.
Please don't buy that version.
They come together. But yeah, if you see Amethyst dying occasionally here and stuff like that, you should know that like these levels take the average person can't beat these levels, but it takes your average Kaizo person something like 7-8 hours on a first playthrough to get through this. Like, being able to beat this at all is just such a ridiculous like test of skill. Woo! Got it.
Oh my lord. Catching and jumping off that platform at the end is definitely a haha sweat moment.
Yeah. Apparently the song is Big Snowman from Snowboard Kids.
Oh, there you go. The big snowman, not
The
the little
Big
one.
Snowman.
I can't wait for you to rap about the big snowman.
Oh, I already have.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I'm not alarmed at all.
Me neither. So this is Thalassophobia, right?
No.
No?
This is Riptide Slide. I really should leave the level names. And then you can talk about the levels.
Okay.
I know how you are with level names.
Yeah, I famously do not remember anything of any ROM hack I've ever played.
Besides Fangorn and Ultra
Yeah,
Fuzzy.
Have you read The Lord of the Rings yet?
You know, I've heard that Grand Poo World 3 will not be released until Grand Poo Bear reads Lord of the Rings. So.
Oh, that would be hilarious, actually. And like, there's a quiz for him.
Can you imagine if there's a quiz in Grand Poo World 3?
Oh, I would love that. I think Pooh would love that too.
I have read Lord of the Rings several times.
I don't know.
I haven't played Fangorn. That might be what you're thinking of, Rubash. I stopped Grand Poo World 1 at Fangorn.
At the end of the first half of this level, there are 2 bullet bills that spawn out of the pipe if you like hesitate at all. Is there a particular way to get them to not spawn as you do? Because I feel like you can just sprint in and they'll still spawn on you.
Yeah, so what you do, I'm not really sure how it works, but when you get that last jump onto the final platform before the pipe, you jump up and you touch the wall where the next to where the fish falls from.
Hey, it's fish game.
I don't know why it works. It just does.
This
it's okay, Ash, I forgive you.
This one obstacle took some people upwards of 5 or 6 hours on their first playthrough. Noble Tofu. And you know, it actually still frightens me.
It's not that bad once you know the trick. You'd get it down pretty easily once you start speedrunning this.
Oh yeah, that'll after Tithered Mario.
After Tithered Mario. I can't wait for you to do those bonus game puzzle matchups. Oh my god, that's gonna be awful.
And
Oh,
that
you haven't-
was what?
Have you seen any of Tethered Mario?
I have not.
Oh my god, you're in for a delight.
Yep. It's gonna be a good time. What level is this?
This is Kahadras,
Ah,
which
here's
is another Lord of the Rings reference.
and more
I forgot to
snowboard
put-
kids.
I forgot to put myself on streamer mode. Hang on. I am a professional streamer lady.
Yeah. This is apparently Night Highway from Snowboard Kids.
Why is there highway for snowboarding?
I imagine that the snow goes over the highway.
Oh. And you snowboard on it?
Maybe.
Okay. Just checking my lore, that's all.
Ah. More like Lore of the Rings.
Oh no. Yeah, so the concept of this level is sort of a standard in Kaizo. You get a mushroom at the beginning, and you have to sort of preserve it for the end, so you can do some spins on some blocks, like right here.
Yeah, and it also requires a lot of ducking and sliding. And if you do this part wrong, you are legally obligated to throw your chair.
It's true. Oh.
Oh,
Hey, Eldad.
This is Eldad? Hi,
Yeah,
Eldad.
it's Eldad.
Oh. Eldad Pog.
This part's more of a vertical section. You'll see a lot in Grand Poo World 2 that Barb really, really likes vertical sections.
Yeah, it's actually a little concerning how many vertical sections there are.
I haven't counted them, but I probably should. There are a lot. This is the second one so far.
To be fair, this one's going up. The other one was going down.
Oh. Well, that makes
Got
everything
him.
different.
Got him. Yeah, I mean, that's legit. Take that slow.
Oh. Orb. Off-screen orb. Sorry. Sorry for the frame perfect jump. Hello?
Hi. How do we kick the input monitor?
Oh. Hang on.
I'm new at this. I don't know what I'm doing.
Sorry about that. We had that up for an earlier.
Oh,
PC
that.
thing.
Oh, gotcha. The display. So this is thalassophobia, which I think means fear of deep sea, deep water.
So the general idea.
Fish.
The general idea of this level is you have limited time to get to the pipe. You have a short timer, sort of simulate Mario holding his breath through the level.
Yeah. Thalassophobia means fear of Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
Can we see the scream pipe? Yay! That's from Mortal Kombat, I guess.
Kombat, yeah.
Yeah.
People thought that Barb had recorded his voice in here to scream. But
yeah,
it's actually from Mortal Kombat.
Every one of those pipes takes you there, and there's also a spot in the ground that is actually a pipe that will also take you there.
It's great. It's to prevent you from pressing any directions through this part, basically.
Yeah.
Besides, like, oh, this is gonna be slow. I might take this safe. Yeah. All right, so this is the. Oh God, I'm gonna run out of breath on the secret exit. Good lord. All right.
Yay! Into
I'm on
pipe.
a boat. Look at this.
Ah. Hey, there's T-Pain.
Yeah. It's a lot like Mario. So, oh.
Oh, I meant the sea mine.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
More like
So on this part with the boat, I have to like keep jumping to sort of maintain my position because I sort of drift back on it, like so.
yeah, and if you get through this part without dying on your first life, you get to like cheese a little bit because of the way that layer 2 spawns, I guess.
Yeah, like
I don't know.
so. I can just stand on spikes here.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's wind, Meg. Exactly.
Yeah, that's the ticket. Secret.
And I remember this scaring a lot of people. They thought there was going to be a troll. There's actually nothing here except for the keyhole.
Oh, Meg wanted me to make it work, not turn it off.
Well, I mean,
Um,
it's working.
Oh, I knocked out my USB hub at one point. That's why. Oh, that does not look right.
Oh, that's... Huh. I don't... Huh.
Okay, that should work now. Oh, I've lost everybody. Where's
Input
chat?
incursion.
There we go.
Recursion. This is Yacht Club Castle. This
It
is
is.
how Barb got his deal done with Yacht Club Games.
Message box says nobody wanted a water castle, which
It's
is
true.
fair. He didn't
Yeah.
actually make a water castle. This is just a low gravity level with water enemies in it.
We call that a technicality.
It's the best kind of correct.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the best kind of cality.
I mean that too. Ba-ba-da-ba-da, ba-ba-da-ba-da.
But yeah, for those who don't know, Barb really likes Shovel Knight and all of its various offspring. That's the wrong word, but I'm going to go with it.
Rude door.
Oh.
Cool. All right. See what happens when I don't get in that door is that I just keep repeatedly dying on very silly things in the level.
We call that the Kaizo Death Loop.
The death loop.
Yeah. And Kaizo Regression. Which is usually more your first playthrough, when you die to something late, and then you start dying early, and progressively make your way back, obstacle by obstacle, to where you were before. Very common.
Yuppers. I wasn't expecting to make it in that time either.
Hey, you made it!
Oh, hey, where'd this block come from?
Ooh, where did that block come from? you-
So Barb, that's actually testing block that Barb left in 1.0. And well, this is gonna throw everything off.
Oh.
That is not what I normally do here.
Commentary is a bit ahead of gameplay. That is my bad. I'm
It just has to do with our restream. We can't really help it, Ham. It's gonna happen with any sort of setup like this.
I
It's a
was
GDQ as well.
gonna tell them that I can see into the future, but that works too.
I mean, that's a better answer. Arrakis.
Arrakis. This is a Dune reference, right?
It is. I struggle with this. This is probably for me, the hardest level in the first half of the game. So you see that Barb messed around with the movement values of these pokies, and they go very, very fast.
Yeah, they're mean. I'm just in awe at this again.
I should not have. I should not have lived there.
That is good though.
Hi, Fab.
Oh yeah, this is the beast. Look, it's Barb's son.
It's true.
Barb doesn't have a son. Let me clarify.
No, that's just streamer lore. It's fine.
Yeah. Did you know on the way to MMC 2, I believe, the beast got stopped at the airport by somebody who thought he was like 15?
I think Fab's like my age.
Yeah, he's
like early 30s, I think. That's really funny.
29, maybe 30 now.
Yeah. Yeah. So we moved into the I guess the pyramid area of the desert. The Pokies are still going very, very fast.
They are very upset.
So something that you'll notice is that Barb doesn't really like coin indicators that much. Coin indicators have become like semi-standard in Kaizo hacks as of late, but Barb is very minimalist about where he tells you to jump. So a first playthrough of this, you will probably die a lot on these jumps because you do not know exactly where you're going.
Yeah. Yep, he very much wants the player to figure it out and quote unquote get good.
Oh no. Okay.
Worth noting also, this beginning Pokehead is actually a football.
It is.
Just reskinned to be a Pokehead, and that's why she's just doing a regular little jump off of it.
Yeah, there's a football chuck up there, and Barb hit him because the football chuck is not supposed to be in this tile set, so he looks kind of garbled.
Oh, have you seen him?
I have not seen it. I actually did see it when Tofu was doing some Grand Poo World 2 crowd control, but it didn't look messed up. I'm not sure if that was I am in a death loop right now, but I'm not sure if that was a side effect of crowd control or not.
Well, probably not. I'm figuring they look not great. I'm not even sure what they would be on the same like spot on the graphic sheet as, actually. But I'm sure they're 1/4 of something, half of another thing, and then like some garbage sprite.
Okay. Alright, we're out.
Yay. Now you're out for me.
It's always a relief to get through that level. There's 2 levels where it's always a massive relief for me to get through. The other one is a couple levels from now.
Which one's that?
Deuce Lair.
That makes sense.
Yeah, might. Oh, I've dropped a ton of frames during this, apparently. Good lord.
That is okay. It happens.
I suppose so. It's annoying, though.
Sunset Breeze.
Heck yeah.
I feel like this is indirectly named after G-Breeze Sunset, but I'm not entirely sure.
It is. I think Barb confirmed that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. G-Breeze is an older ROM hacker and Kaizo maker. Somebody who's influenced a lot of contemporary Kaizo. Though he recommends you don't play any of his hacks.
Yep. Sounds like everyone who made an older hack.
Yep. You'll still see people playing Bonsai Mario World by G-Breeze, but yeah, the other ones are...
Bonsai is still kind of a rough hack, too.
Yeah.
I think Glitchcat played Link Dead World recently, and he said he really liked it, but...
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
He tried Horrifying Mario World, and he couldn't get past the first level.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, that is a Kaizo hard hack, I think. I think G even says to play it with save states.
Yep. It's still listed as Kaizo Light right now, but...
Oh, that hasn't been recategorized, yeah.
Yeah.
I think people warned... Yeah, I think it's... Oh, yeah, I remember. So Eldad went to look at the hack when he was telling Glitchcat he should play it. Because Eldad is a bad influence. And he was very surprised... Oh. 1, 2, 3. Okay. He was very surprised it was still in Kaizo Light.
You're at the blue Koopa for me, so I'm... Okay, you got it. Whew. 22.
22.
Oh, there's 2 amethysts.
Sense Fortress. Should we talk about Barb's affinity for Dark Souls?
Yeah, Barb really likes Barb Souls.
Barb Souls.
This first rope, if you go slightly faster than like a brisk walk, you will fall through the ground. I don't know exactly how fast it is, but
you have to run. You can tap Y through it to sort of get it going a little bit more, but
yeah.
Like I'm tapping Y here so I can go slightly faster through this actually really slow, annoying part. It's kind of weird. Like it's a good little tutorial part on Barb's part, and he doesn't usually have like, oh god,
yeah, there aren't really
parts where you wait much, but this is definitely one of them. It's kind of a pain on the first playthrough.
Yeah, and it reflects Sen's Fortress from it is Dark Souls 1, right? Which is
so, yeah.
full of like tricks and other things to mess with you. Sorry, there was an in joke there. In vanilla Super Mario World NB, those ending numbers, if you get 100 points, they'll take you to a bonus game. But usually in Kaizo, they do nothing.
Yeah. Barb says he leaves level timers in case he accidentally left in a soft lock, which he also has quick start and select, so that's less of a problem. He's very meticulous about not wanting to be soft locked, basically.
Except for in Grand Poo World 1, where he intentionally leaves one in.
Yep. And technically there's a soft lock in this game too, but you can start and select out of it.
Do you know what kind of person you have to be to get soft locked twice in the red keep back to back?
You.
Yep. It hurts.
Boy, that was a bad disco shell ride. Good lord.
Oof.
Good trouble in Sen's Fortress right now.
That's to be expected.
Hard level.
I mean, at least the song's a banger.
Oh, I can't believe you've done this.
Hey, there are good disco shell rides in my dreams, Meg.
I like disco shell rides, but that's because I'm brainwashed at this point.
Yeah, I hate them unless I've built the level.
And then you just make them surf.
Yep.
Wow!
Oh no.
I haven't done that in a very long time. That was extremely bad.
Marathon luck.
Oh man. I should just jumped over it onto the other side. And now I need to refocus.
Alright, I will let you do that.
Oh, you're fine. You can talk. I just gotta not be bad.
Let's have some fun. This beat is swell. I want to take a ride on your disco shell. Yeah. Thanks, Dijon.
Good one.
That was some mid-90s Will Smith rapping right there.
The finest from Minnesota. I agree.
Big Willie style. That's what the album is. This album.
I know. That's probably what I should have just done in the first place.
Yeah.
Okay. It's fine.
I actually saw a list of like the top 50 MCs from like early 2000s, and Will Smith was like number 13 or something. That was a very concerning list.
I mean, he's not like technically bad.
Yeah.
He's just had goofy subject matter.
Right. Anyhow, this is the second part of the level.
Oh yeah, we're talking about Will Smith apparently.
These are what does Barb call these?
Snake Men, apparently. I haven't played Dark Souls.
Oh no, I was thinking Bowser's big bouncing balls.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, these are Bowser's big bouncing balls, which is a thing you can say on GDQ. So I'm gonna say it here.
Shrek Wink. Oh wait, we're not supposed to do it like that.
You're not supposed to say Shrek Wink out loud.
Oh, that is my mistake. So, fun fact, the end of this level has a little nerve-wracking moment trying to get into the door. And Barb in his replay of this hack and of this level said something along the lines of, who actually dies to this? It's really easy. And then died to it.
Nothing but like that get good mentality, huh? Hey,
Yep.
You know what's coming up?
A boss where you get a mushroom, which means, uh-oh. This is called Cluster Chuck. I'm allowed to say that, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
Again, a thing they said on GDQ, so I assume it's fine.
Okay. You need to hit this guy, is it like 8 times, something like that?
Yeah. Oh.
Ooh.
Big Steely.
That sounds like...
That sounds made up.
Well, I mean, it's all made
I mean,
up.
yeah, all the names are made up. That's fair. Footballs? There we go.
But yeah, in 1.0 it used to be easier to soft lock this guy, but you can still do it in 1.1 apparently, just in a slightly different way. But if you hit him at the exact wrong spot as he's doing the exact wrong jump, he will just like glitch through the wall.
Yeah.
And in phase 2,
Gosh.
he become angry. Uh-oh.
It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Oh, wow. Right under him. That was impressive.
I expected him to jump, and I guessed right.
I'm happy you guessed right.
Oh, yeah. So you can soft lock him if you get like a bunch of hits at the beginning on him. So if you get 6 hits on the Chuck, he will go into another phase where he calls Super Koopas from the sides. If you get all those 6 hits in really quick succession, you will soft lock him.
Huh.
Yeah. So what I do is try to get 5 and then wait a cycle, and then you can actually skip the Super Koopa phase if you sort of get a double hit on him on the 6th hit.
Interesting. This is Dude Slayer. I think everybody's least favorite level in a speedrun, right?
Yeah, it's not great. Oh, should I read the message box?
Sure.
Vile sewage flows throughout the tunnel, where most of chat suggestions ended up for this game.
Yeah. People really like the backseat Barb, a well-known good level creator, on how to make levels.
And the sewers are filled with their suggestions as a result.
Let me reload stream here real quick. Okay.
Hey, vertical level.
This makes 3, right?
Yep. I've never counted them before. This is exciting. Shoutouts to Super Mario Brothers 3.
For the level design, right?
Yeah. And also, the first hack that Barb made was a Super Mario Brothers 3 hack.
Yeah, Kamikaze.
Kamikaze, brother. Yeah, what you said.
We can rename it Kamikani.
Kama Chameleon.
Ah, yes. My favorite late 80s rapper. And this is a part of the hack that upset a lot of people as well. Apparently the key and the keyhole are just off screen, sitting there. Can't tell.
Yeah, it took some people a while to figure that out.
Yeah, if you hit the goal tape, you will go through the pipe and then die.
Yeah.
Oh, this level is actually titled Barb's Colorblind.
he whenever the color palette for this level is brought up, I'm not sure how ironically says he's not sure why people don't like the palette. He says it's supposed to be a funhouse theme, which, like, fair.
I've legitimately heard him defend it with like being colorblind, and so it's yeah.
But no other palettes in this game are bad. That's the thing.
Oh, I'm figuring somebody else, like somebody told him. I don't know. But yeah, it is. If you go into that pipe at the beginning, you go into what's known as Australian Internet Room.
Yeah, it's it's a content warning room because it has flashing. It recreates a flashing effect. So I will not be going in there today.
Yeah. And then it's got a picture of young Judd's Cook at the bottom. It's very nice. As we call him, Young Juz.
Young Juz.
Without an O in young. That's how you know he's hip.
That's true. Aye, okay. Australian Internet Room. So there's a bunch of coins that in that room that make sort of like a grid pattern, and it will significantly lower the bitrate of the stream when you go into there. It's sort of a shout out to Juz and when he had really bad internet where he lives in Australia.
There we go. I can see things now again.
Oh.
And then at the end here... Oh wait, we're at the halfway point. I know what I'm doing.
You're fine.
My stream keeps going back a little bit.
No worries.
Trying to get it to sit right.
Na 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 na.
And if I remember right, this is an interesting thing. These Mecha Koopas are all custom. I don't even know that you can spawn a Mecha Koopa by itself in vanilla.
That's an interesting point. I never knew that. Yeah, they are definitely custom, but
Right.
I actually did not know that. There you go.
I think you can, but I think only like obviously in certain palettes or certain graphic sets.
Yeah,
Of course.
not Switch Palace.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Please let me under this platform, please. I beg you.
Are there? Oh, okay, I believe Meg. Oh yeah, there are. That's fair. The bouncy ones are definitely custom though.
Yeah, the blue ones. Yeah. Oh, I am not. Yeah. I think we're talking about specific other tile sets other than Bowser's Castle.
Yeah. I was talking generally and I was just wrong though.
Oh. Okay. Shoutouts to being wrong.
Yeah, did you know that being able to admit that you're wrong and like be comfortable with that is a sign of being a better person? Anyhow, that jump sucks.
Yeah, it does. So this is kind of a weird level in a lot of ways. The movement that's expected of you is not very intuitive at all. Like, these jumps right here, those. Off of the Mecha Koopa into the water are very awkward. Rest is really coming through now.
Yeah, flying water is, as Meg said, a mainstay of Kaizo. Sometimes you'll see it like just like bubbles of water in the air. This at least is connected to some kind of ground, which puts it a tad higher on the realism spectrum.
I believe those upside down flips are custom too, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Those are 100% custom.
Okay, let's do this. This is a very difficult level for me to learn when I was speedrunning this.
Yeah, I can't even imagine. Very fair, Katie. It's actually more realistic if you get the 3D cut of it. Yay!
Yay! Not doing it.
Yeah, if you go back in that pipe, or if you go back into the pipe when you go in here, you will go to what's colloquially known as Corndilly, also known as Widow's Peak, which is an infamous, like, 2-minute level without a checkpoint from Grand Poo World 1 that involves a lot of disco shell riding, and people hate it. If you go watch the Grand Poo World 2 compilation videos, you'll see people go into the pipe and immediately just start screaming when they hear the music. It's actually kind of impressive. That's not the way you're supposed to do that switch, but that's the way that works faster.
Yep. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to chase down that switch all the way back down the hallway, and then it will chase you back, and then that should spawn the Mecha Koopa. But with the power of speedrunning techniques, we can spawn the Mecha Koopa early and push it along.
Yep.
All right,
So
now
we're
we're doing the main. Yeah, we're doing the main exit of Deuce Lair now. I would venture one of the hardest levels in the game, if not the hardest.
It's kind of fun on a casual playthrough. It is absolutely not fun on a speedrun.
I have had many speedruns die to this level.
Oh, speedruns, chats, ideas, they all die here. Poop dolphins.
That's the soft lock right there.
Yeah. Which is actually a throwback to the Red Keep from Grand Poo World 1.
Yep.
Except those are blood dolphins.
Yeah, these are just the brown kinds.
Yep. Brown blood. Let's pretend I didn't say that.
Yeah, let's move on.
Oh, fun fact in Kaizo, for the most part, unless you need to be able to go to the other side of a grate or something like that, all of the grates that you see are actually vines that have been made to look like grating due to something with, like, you can't grab grates, or you can't move diagonally on grates or something like that.
It's harder to move diagonally on them, and you can't grab them with the down button.
Yeah, there you go.
Like you can vines.
Yeah, so everybody just, like, makes their grates into actually vine tiles so that it's easier to work with.
This level is difficult.
It really is.
Finishing this under an hour is a miracle.
Yeah, who would want to try to do that?
Yeah,
And
right?
then be cautioned against it because they're very silly people. Yeah, grate punching introduces some cheese. You do see it in, like, I believe in Not Dracula's Castle by Morsel, as well as Gracie World by White Moth. There's some grate punching that you need to do. But yeah, for the most part, it's not an intended, like, strat. How long did the task take of this? I'm actually not sure.
Yeah, I'm not. Who did the? I think Furpy McFrosting did a task of this. I think Dode was working on one at one point, but I don't know if Dode finished.
The all exits good ending task is Furpy's is 47 minutes 12 seconds.
And for comparison, what's the world record on what's the Wild Grimm's world record on all exits.
Let me look.
Oh, that Kaiser block is so mean, dude.
Yeah, it is. 4740 is any percent good ending.
That's any percent. What's all exits to compare to the tasks?
Oh, 5521.
Yeah. Grimm's time is intense on all exits.
Yeah, it's a minute and like 13 seconds faster than number 2. Oh my.
Yeah. I would really like to stop dying here. Please let me out of the sewers. Is everyone's reaction when they first play this level. Please let me out.
Oh, 100%.
I one-shot this on my PB, and it is something I will never be able to do again.
Yay! No, wait, that's not a yay one.
I mean, you can... Yeah, my PB, sure.
Yay! What is your PB?
Minute 30, or an hour 32. Something like that.
Yay!
Yeah, we're out. Minute 32. Yeah, it's arbitrary code execution.
Yeah, you actually need a multi-tap and then a controller plugged into port 3 with a rubber band over it.
Oh, man.
That's an Ocarina of Time reference
It
for those
is.
who
Good
don't
one.
get that. Yeah.
Run out from the local source. It's poison this forest. Only a madman would eat shrooms here. So chat suggestions straight up poison this forest. That's the lore.
Yep. And what is Mirkwood again? Is this Lord of the Rings again?
It is.
Of course it is.
Dead.
I believe there were going to be more Game of Thrones references, and then Season 8 happened in the middle of making this.
Yep.
It's not even a joke. It's funny, but
No,
it's not wrong.
It's not even a joke. It's true. Barb is not a fan. I mean, no one was a fan, but Barb, you know.
And The Hobbit, yes. But yeah, I believe the name of this level was originally going to be She's McQueen.
God damn you,
Deuce Slayer was going to be I Don't Want It.
I don't want it. Never have.
Legolas is from Mirkwood?
It's true.
Oh. Well, no wonder he's such a little toxic boy.
Oh, Jesus.
What?
Nothing. Oh no, I'm bad. Ooh.
Ooh.
I love that. I love that emote.
Thank you.
But where's the sin emote?
Oh, that's coming.
Okay, good.
We had to get
it. I need it in my life.
the color is on the whatever you call the thing that monks wear is getting grayed a little bit.
Habit?
Yeah, the habit.
Yep.
You know, that's actually what the Linkin Park song is about. I'm Breaking the Habit Tonight. It's about nuns being excommunicated.
Renouncing vows? Wow.
Yep.
That's you heard it here first, folks.
Hey, here's your word of the day. Did you know that a wimple is the name for the head part of a nun's habit?
There you go. I learn a new word every day with these Shavda.
Yeah, sometimes the same word twice, because I forget.
Didn't I? Oh gosh. Did I learn like tiermancy from you the other day?
Yeah, that was yesterday.
Was that yesterday? It's hard for me to keep track of things.
Tieromancy is the art of divination through watching cheese coagulate, or future telling through cheese. Which is,
One does.
Speed running, relevant, yeah.
Oh my gosh, please!
Oof.
This level's really hard too, by the way.
Yeah, no,
I
yeah,
should-
this is the worst section of the hack IMO.
Yeah, the 1-2-3 punch of Dew Slayer normal and Mirkwood and Weathertop Secret are probably the hardest stretch of levels in this hack.
Yeah, at least the most annoying.
Man,
Whew, got him. Fun fact, when I died there the first time, I didn't even see the poison mushroom, and I got really, really confused. Yeah, this level also helped establish what, for a little bit, became a trope in Kaizo, the dark, ghostly forest.
yeah.
It was in Grand Poo World 1 as well with Aokigahara. Is that how you pronounce it? Yeah, Aokigahara.
Aokigahara.
But this kind of like revitalized it for a little bit. Who invented the Kaizo? Theoretically, T. Takimoto, back in 2004, 5. Was
that
Kaizo
sounds about
1?
right, yeah. I forget the exact year, but that's about the right time.
I'm going to try to write a book on this show. I should know. But he originally made Kaizo Mario World, which translates to Rearranged Mario World, for his friend Kiba to play live on NicoNico.com. And then people started adapting the style, most notably Panga's Dram World and things like that. Actually, Kaizo hacks were not accepted, GG, on SMW Central until fairly recently because people thought it was a passing fad, which it might still be, but, you know.
Jury's still out.
Yeah.
Yeah, the original series, the original 3 Kaizo games were accepted in, what, like 2015 or something like that? Way after the fact.
Yep, they were grandfathered in as historical documents.
This jump is very annoying, by the way. Oh my gosh, please grab the tiny spider web.
Oofta.
I can't get in the secret exit right now. That's good. That's fortuitous. Oh, all right.
Oh yeah, Ham. Kaizo really began becoming a thing in about 2015, again with Dram World and the Panga World, which is an unspeakable...
That's a sin hack.
Yep, that is a sin hack. And yeah, things like that.
But it was definitely helped popularize the 1, 2, 3. Popularized the genre and people started speedrunning them and playing them at GDQs. That shell grab is probably one of the worst tricks in the entire game, by the way. Yeah. Shoutouts to Dode, who insisted that Bar put it in.
You know what I say, don't trust a Dode. I do not get that joke, Meg. I'm very sorry. Yeah. A SN or SYN /ACK Synac.
Oh, I do not get that joke.
I think it's a programming joke.
Oh, gross. Oh my gosh.
You can get that back.
You can if you jump at the right time and bounce off of it, which I did not manage to do.
Oh, okay.
If you try to grab the shell from while it's moving on the nets, it'll just straight up kill you. You have to jump off of it first.
Was that a programming reference, Meg?
You're asking a poet and a geologist to understand a programming reference.
It is! Yay! And she wasn't asking us to get it, she was just laughing at the fact that we didn't. She wasn't being supportive, just mean.
Gotcha. Let's see if I get good.
This door entry sucks.
Yeah, this door entry is very mean. Okay, that looks... Nope, it wasn't.
Ooh. Ooh,
Yep. Pattern, and then I moved before I jumped. And then that threw off the disco shell pattern. You can only start moving left and right after you jump up. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, some people consider it really cruel, but Barb, I guess, gets away with it. The single trick at the end that you really like deliberate over. He does it so much.
I used to have a good cue for that door, and I've forgotten.
I'm pretty sure this is one of the cases where Barb actually controls the disco shell every time somebody plays the game.
It's true. That's just science.
Yep. Bear at the end in the middle. That's fair. That's fair. Though you will see disagreement on that somehow. I don't know.
Ooh.
That was a noise. I'm still a little bit behind, so I'm trying to figure out what you oohed to.
It's fine. All right.
It's very adorable.
Oh, hey, boss. Who put this boss here in a vertical section? We had 2 back-to-back vertical sections, by the way.
Oh yeah. I mean, the other one was kind of like both. And this boss fight famously has a Kaizo block in it.
He put a Kaizo block in a boss fight. I can't finish the rest of that quote.
Yep. Oh yeah, that's as far as we need to go.
That's where it is, right there.
And the way Amethyst does it, that is very scary ending.
I mean, it's either a scary loop around to try to beat the boo up there, or scary just avoiding the boo rings at the end. It's bad either way.
A Kaizo block is an invisible coin block meant to impede the normal route that you would try to go through a level. To quote Glitch, sometimes a Kaizo block is just meant to help define the shape of the space you're in.
I love that.
Yeah, me too. But yeah, if you ever see somebody like they do a normal jump, the expected jump to the next platform, and they hit a block and die, that is a Kaizo block.
Yeah, it happened to me in Deuce Slayer. You want to explain this section, Shovda? This is a
confusing
section.
This section is Barb is a cruel human being. This is reverse water, right?
Yep.
So, to quote Barb, I wanted to include a lot of tricks and traps in this level. And so in that room, the munchers were solid ground, and the solid ground like bursts into flames when you jump on it. And then like
Sorry. No, you're fine. I'm just reacting to dying.
Gotcha.
Which you can't see yet.
And then I believe the doors were actually coins, and then there was a hidden door down below and stuff like that.
That is a fact, yep.
Yeah. And here we get Layer 2 anchor. Layer 2 is...
I don't like this
yep.
room.
Yep. Wow, was that Invictus?
Is this Rift World?
I don't remember where that happened in Rift World, actually.
Yeah, that's actually where Barb got it from, was the level in Rift World.
That makes sense.
Imagine Barb stealing from freaking Ha.
Yeah, Barb is actually just a freaking Ha cover artist.
That's true.
I believe Amethyst said that first.
Yeah. Grand Poo World 2 is a pastiche hack. Sorry, wrong game.
That's now you're telling my kind of joke.
What What is Grand Poo World 2 but not a pastiche of Catastrophe and also Rift World? And Kaizo 3 Bowser at the end.
Oh yeah, don't tell Barb that's Kaizo 3 Bowser though. He does not like that comparison.
I mean, Barb did say once that Grand Poo World 2 Bowser is the well-dressed brother to the burnout Kaizo 3 Bowser.
Well, I mean, dressed at all, let's be honest.
Yeah, he bothered to put on a bathrobe when we got to the door. It's fine.
Yeah.
Also, did I mention I really don't like this section?
You did, but it's worth repeating. Not sarcastically, it is worth repeating. This is an annoying section.
This section is something.
Sometimes it's hard to tell my regular sarcasm from my actually cruel sarcasm. I'm aware that I have a very flat affect. So, Amethyst.
Yes.
When are you gonna play Pipe Dream?
Not.
Oh, when are you gonna go back to Pango World?
Eventually.
And here you can see the mood of the Kaizo player when faced with anything they will play in the future.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, I have a. Gosh, sorry. I get I have a low tolerance for. Wow, Dijon. I have a low tolerance for. How would you describe Pipe Dream? Unethical?
Unethical.
Yeah, I have a low tolerance for unethical things, which is why I don't really like this room.
Yep, 100%. That is exactly it.
Door, please.
Which is also why you stopped in the middle of Link Dead's Castle in Pango World, too.
Yep, because that level is bad and unethical.
Very unethical. So, I believe Hanzo Castle... What is Hanzo Castle a reference to? Is that Ninja Gaiden?
I think the level's supposed to be sort of a tribute to Ninja Gaiden. I think Hanzo Castle is a reference to Hattori Hanzo, the sword maker, I believe.
It's also... Apparently the music is from Shinobi 3. It's called Izuyoi, which I believe is a name.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, I'm wall jumping in this section. I have a wall jump now.
Yep.
Just for this room though.
Yeah, randomly. It's very nice.
Thanks, Barb. What a nice guy.
Tricks and traps.
Barb doesn't like Overwatch.
No, it's 100% not.
It's 100% Hattori Hanzo, not Hanzo from Overwatch. Knowing Barb.
I can't wait for the Diva room in Grand Poo World 3.
Oh my god. Surprise, it's an Overwatch ROM hack.
I don't think I've ever seen Barb play a first-person shooter.
You know, I think you're right.
He was gonna play the those remasters of the Halos, the ones that got cease and desisted, and then he found out that you get banned if you do that, so he didn't.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Now with the Master Chief Collection coming out, those are of course good to play, and he might do that, I believe.
Gotcha. Didn't Dode play those on stream?
No, he played Master Chief Collection.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this was like a year and a half ago.
Gotcha.
By banned, I mean like a week ban or something like that.
Oh my gosh, I keep dying there.
Wouldn't that be a treat, listening to Barb's opinions about FPS games? Oh, it's a treat to listen to Barb talk about anything, honestly. Even if you don't agree with him, he makes some persuasive points and has some creative language. It's true.
I mean, yeah.
Like, I don't agree with him on like the Dark Souls get good stuff, but he's funny.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I 100%. I am not on that get good train, but yeah, he's at least entertaining about it.
Yump. Yeah, that room is meant to make you slow down and question everything, but if you slow down and question anything, the floor will drop out from under you.
Literally.
Literally.
Literally. Not like I'm literally, I don't know.
Yeah.
Not
Kappa no Kappa,
colloquially.
but actually a little bit of Kappa.
Yeah. This is one of my least favorite jumps in the game, by the way.
What is the name of this level again?
Weathertop, another Lord of the Rings reference.
This is Weathertop, okay. Yeah, these boos, you regular jump off of them, they split into two. You can spin jump and they do the same thing, actually. But they're neat little things. So this music is actually Castlevania Dracula X Beginning.
2, 3.
Weathertop is the name.
Yep. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I thought you were correcting me. I'm like, wait.
No.
Didn't I literally just say that? This jump to avoid these two booth lasers coming down is pretty annoying. I really don't like doing it every time I die. Just don't die.
Thanks, Twitch chat. Not this Twitch chat, but
Yeah,
like
just in general.
Yeah, the big ones.
The monolithic Twitch chat.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm dead. Yep.
The royal Twitch chat. Yes, thank you. Exactly.
Na. Good song.
Yeah, at least the song's a banger.
Yeah, that's the word on the street. I died on air. That's cool.
Oh, Death Air. Barb's favorite. So actually, whenever a new Barb hack comes out, the first one to find the Death Air wins. What do they win? Literally nothing, but they win.
They win death.
Air.
It's I don't know how much you saw of Noble Tofu's Grand Poo World 2 crowd control. The extent to which Barb de-cheesed his levels with Death Air is amazing.
Oh, does it? Oh no! Oh no!
Yep.
Yeah, that sounds awful.
All right. Three.
Infinite lives? Yep. It is kind of a mainstay of Kaizo hacks now to have infinite lives. It used to be that you would put life farms in your hacks, and you can still see that in like Jump and Jump Half, which are non-Kaizo but kind of like on the borderline at times. But yeah, we just we make the route shorter on that and just give people a static number of lives there.
Yeah, the original Kaizo series did not have infinite lives, but oh my gosh! But I think in some old videos of Kiba playing the Kaizo series, I think they had a cheating device of some kind that gave them infinite lives.
Yep.
So Kaizo was very much intended, even from the beginning, to have infinite lives, even if they weren't able to like patch it in initially. Yeah, if I game over during this, that'd be really annoying.
Yeah, that'd be terrible. I don't know about in Grand Poo World 2 specifically, but in a lot of hacks, you would lose your checkpoints if you game overed.
Man.
That was a fake checkpoint, the first one. That second one was real.
Yep.
The first one
checkpoint is a 1-up, which does, as we just discussed, does nothing for you in this game.
Literally nothing other than to taunt you.
Yep. You might have heard of Fishin' Boo. This is Fishin' Bones.
Yeah. He's mean.
He is mean. He's not very nice. Game Genie. Yep. He switched race time. Oh gosh. Da-da-da. I'm not sure what these custom webs are, because I think they're completely custom, because you climb on them like vines, but you can still punch through them.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't even realize that.
Yep. Na 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 na.
Yeah, surprise 1-up is a treat. Exactly.
Yeah, we're good. 14.
14, and yeah, that's there were people like talking in chats about like, oh, Barb has a room where there's like 4 or 5 fishing booths and stuff, and everybody was like, well, that's not real. Turns out, here we are.
Oh, hey, want to talk about this level?
Oh yeah, this is Danger Zone.
Why is it called Danger Zone? Is it named after the movie, or the song from the movie?
I don't know what you want me to say. This is actually named after. I will give the real lore. This is named after.
Oh my gosh!
After a Grand Pooh Bear was given a like SD card full of random ROM hacks. I don't even think they were Mario necessarily. He loaded one up, and it was very inappropriate content. Graphic nudity. And it was called Danger Zone.
It had a sequel too, Danger
Yes.
Zone 2.
Do you want to hit the message block if you die again?
When I die again? Sure.
I'm trying to be nice.
It's appreciated.
I believe this level does not have a check. No, it does have a checkpoint, right?
Put that checkpoint in the trapezoid.
Who put that checkpoint in the trapezoid?
Also, I guess I'm not going to read the message box.
Called it. Rather, called the potential of it. Yeah, the message block just says, yeah, this level needed a sequel.
Yeah, so this is your sort of standard Kaizo rope level. In a lot of these, that was interesting. A lot of these parts, I'm sort of chasing these ropes around, trying to keep up with them. Sometimes I'm trying to time my jumps with them, etc.
It used to be a thing in these kinds of levels. By the way, shout outs to the Super Slope Muncher there. It used to be a thing in these kinds of levels where there was what was called the rope glitch, where if you're holding onto a rope as it goes into a wall, you will just like continue climbing on air. You can kind of like just continually do that and like re-grab the air to keep climbing. And it's just, pretty famous strat in Dram World, Dram 1. But it's been patched out of most hacks since then.
Panga actually had a shout out to that in Dram 2. If you get through the special world, you can get some power ups one time, and if you manage to get the mushroom to the rope level in that game, you can do a rope glitch.
The most surprising thing here is that anyone played Dram 2.
Dram 2. Yeah. Dram 2.
Let me rephrase. The most amazing thing is that anybody played Dram 2 more than 6 months after it came out. It is infamously a very, very cruel hack when it comes to Kaizo blocks.
That's Panga's style.
Oh, is it? One time, I put like a row of Kaizo blocks on a level. You know what Eldad said? He said, "Good job, Panga."
I didn't know that. That's hilarious.
Yeah, that was in Super Soul Sling World at the end with the mole.
Yeah, no, I knew that.
You know, he said, "Yeah, good job, Panga."
House of the Undying. This is the one Game of Thrones reference.
Yeah, except the Eerie coming up next.
Oh yeah, that one too. You're right. Shut up.
I thought that was intentional. That's my bad.
I wish. That was just me being just not thinking about things ever, apparently.
Ah. But yeah, this is a level.
Too early. God bless America. So yeah, the concept behind this level is built around throw blocks, which are the least janky item in Super Mario World.
Yeah, the only thing less janky is I don't even know. Disco shells?
But interestingly, Barb did pretty darn well to dejank this level. For the most part. There's one small thing that people can run into, but
is that in the second half?
Yeah, it doesn't actually have anything to do with throw blocks. It has to do with the spawn issue.
Yeah. Also, all the music in this level is custom, made by Composer.
New Twitch partner, Composer.
What?
Yep.
Awesome! I did not know that.
Yeah. He made partner.
Huh. There you go. Congrats to com_poser. If that wasn't a great way to like get a stranglehold on this is the music creating person in SMW, I don't know what is. Most people don't even know that Dan the VP does music, or that he did any for GPW
yeah, that's kind of
too.
Unfortunate, because Dan's really freaking talented.
Yeah. But no, we got a person named Composer. Of course it was them.
Let alone Kevin M. Poor Kevin M. I think.
Yeah,
like
Kevin.
Yeah.
Fun fact: after the 1.0 of my hack came out, my first hack, Kevin M messaged me, said he knew what the issue was with what Amethyst is termed Terminator Yoshi, and then fixed it for me on the spot. But yeah, he just was like, okay, I'll fix it for you real quick. I can also get the underwater level to work better if you'd like to. And I was like, all right, cool. He just yeah.
Shout out to Terminator Yoshi.
Yeah, he is resting.
He's fine. He's in a farm upstate.
Yeah, he apotheosized to the farm upstate.
Terminator Yoshi. So in a level in Shoved hack, she managed to get Yoshi with a really interesting sound effect that I lovingly dubbed Terminator Yoshi.
So what happens in SMW is, yeah, what did you do to glitch this fight, actually? We can circle back to that.
God. I don't know. So, at some point, I managed to get, the Resnors to spawn on this throw block when I initially grabbed it.
Oh.
It's apparently I couldn't. So two of the most knowledgeable SMW folks in the community, Deej the Fourth and Decula, had no idea how I managed to do it, but they speculated it had something to do with the retry patch and the stacking patch interfering with each other.
Interesting.
It's a completely useless trick. It makes the fight harder.
Right. Yeah. No.
It's a fun party trick if you can manage to do the double frame perfect thing that I accidentally did.
That's how you know she's good.
Also, can I get some cape in the chat?
Cape. And some, if you have any, I guess some shove unjust god. I figure it's appropriate.
Welcome to the Silver Diner.
To hit up the Terminator Yoshi thing, the way SMW, because it's a Super Nintendo game, it has very limited audio slots. And so if something is taking up the same audio slot as Yoshi, especially, I think it has something to do with being in a castle level. It'll alter the sounds that some of the noises are supposed to make. This actually also happens in Invictus, Rise Again with the double jump, as well as in Pipe Dream, apparently. I had my disco shell noise turn into some super loud, it actually sounded like disco kind of thing. Very strange.
No! What?
Oh.
Are you serious?
Fun fact, this is a level that probably made the highest percentage of people who made it to that level quit.
I would say that's appropriate. Yep.
Yeah. Probably not the most people.
Highest percentage at this point in the game. Yep.
Mostly because this first section is 2 full rooms, pretty much, or twice as long as any of the other sections in the level. And it's cape.
I have to do that first section every time I die. It's great.
A lot of people hate cape.
I don't hate cape.
Yeah,
I hate what people do. I hate what people do with cape.
I'm sorry, okay? BK taught me.
I know, BK taught you at the Silver Diner.
Yeah. Yeah, don't tell Barb that he can't cape. That's actually, in Grand Poo World 1, the cape level, Pooh named his split Barb Can't Cape. And so Barb came back with this. So, don't say he can't cape. Don't call Barb a virtual boy. Just don't be mean to Barb, or else he will destroy
Barb
you.
is spiteful, let's say. He makes hacks out of spite. This hack was largely made because Grand Poo Worlds 1 and 2 were largely made because people said he was purely a troll creator in Super Mario Maker, so he set out to prove them wrong.
Yeah, and that's fully incorrect too. Amethyst knows that. I'm not correcting her on that, of course.
Yeah. It's still somehow popular perception even after Grand Poo World 2.
Yeah. Or even after his first 10 levels in Mario Maker 1 were actually really fun Kaizo levels. It's kind of a super annoying and disrespectful misnomer, I guess.
Want to talk about cape turnarounds?
Cape turnarounds in vanilla SMW, you have to be holding one of the buttons, so Y or X, and you press the other one, you will do a little spin thing. And in vanilla SMW, depending on your frame, essentially, it's essentially 50-50 that you're actually going to turn around. But it's actually dependent on how many frames you've been there and blah, blah, blah. But in Kaizo, not in Panga World, but in more recent Kaizo, turning around will 100% or like spinning will 100% turn you around to face the other direction.
I think I got spin janked on that one. That
Yeah, you
didn't
did.
look quite right.
Yep, and you can see it there too. The spinning actually has the same properties. Whether your cape is hitting on the left or the right side is dependent on like a very small number of like frames. It'll be left and then right and then left and then right, which is also what determines which direction you'll face after the spin in vanilla. But yeah, when Panga World came out, this was not a thing. So thankfully, Grand Poo World 2 has this.
Yeah, I think Dram 2 had it first. Interestingly.
Yeah.
I think Kaizo Man made the first one.
Ah, makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of unethical cavemen Dram 2.
That makes sense.
Oh gosh. No, I'm dead. Also, this is a 5 checkpoint level.
Oh, wow, it's 5 checkpoints.
Oh wait, is it 1, 2? It might be 4 actually. Ooh, good question.
This is Final Fantasy V Clash on the Big Bridge.
That was the first half.
Oh, whoops. This is Romancing Saga Beat Them Up.
Yep.
For some reason, I thought this was still Clash, but that's my bad.
The music changes on after you get. Oh, I'm dead again. Why am I having trouble in this section?
I do not know.
Oh gosh, it's annoying. Well, this level usually takes people a very, very, very long time the first time.
Yeah, like I said, highest percentage of people to quit out. It's
not a 5-minute level the first time people play this.
Fun fact, when I started talking about the turnaround patch and stuff, infamously, Juvscook one-shotted the second half of that room in his casual playthrough, and vehemently exclaimed, "Well, I'm never going to have to do that again."
Oi.
Oi.
Please let me through this section.
I actually did not come prepared with the facts. I loaded up the Kaizo Mario Maker fandom page at about level 2 when people started asking about the music. I'm just being honest.
Hey, honesty's the best policy.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. Hi, Yoshi.
Yoshi!
Sorry, Yoshi.
Yoshi!
Hey, is there something weird about that rope, Shavda?
Yeah, it's the same rope as Hanzo Castle.
Or
Sen's Fortress, where if you go too fast, you'll fall through it. And a lot of people ran across to get into the pipe and fell through and then were very sad. Don't you love trolls for 2 tiles of game space in a huge level that references 4 levels ago?
It's a callback. It's fine.
Yeah. Idle Hands. I don't know what the name is a reference to. I know it's a reference to the clocks and the time stopping, but I mean more generally. The ending theme is Streets of Rage 2, right?
Yes. For gold tapes, it is. Orbs are Ocarina of Time.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Gold tapes are Streets of Rage. You were correct on that.
I just didn't even register what the sound was. Hey, I didn't die to the side rope either.
Yeah, laser. GG.
Yeah. Don't front. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Seraph, but I wasn't entirely sure if that was the reference, especially because of what.
Isn't there a Seth Green movie called Idle Hands? I doubt it's that.
Yeah, isn't that the movie where the hand like comes back to life and starts
like
murdering people? Yeah.
Yeah. Pleasant subject.
Yeah. I mean, it's a Seth Green movie. I wasn't expecting it to be good.
So the concept here is these clocks will stop the sprites on the screen, and the obstacles are built around that.
Yep.
Didn't stole from Catastrophe.
Yeah. Barb made this section because I mean he made the whole hack because he was bored. To be fair.
Yeah, he was bored with Maker 1. Which is why he made Grand Prix World 2.
But yeah, probably it was like I don't know what else.
Can you let me up on the platform, please?
And the music in this level is from the Ninja Warrior. Final stage and then stage 6, which doesn't help me.
Thank you. Good lord.
Yay.
That clock is broken. It doesn't stop the bullets from destroying you.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember my first playthrough, but I thought it was supposed to work and wouldn't. And so like I kept running back and I re-hit it like 3 times before it finally killed me.
Actually did not know that. That's hilarious.
I was very sad when I realized what was actually happening. And here we get Yoshi. There will be a midair, I believe. Amethyst will do a midair next time.
Yep. A midair will be had.
Eventually.
It's a free midair. It's not the oh, okay. Shh. I'm actually a goddess gamer. Shh. Actually, I haven't done a midair in my life. I have no desire to. I'm not TJB.
Yeah. 6 consecutive drop midairs. He's not human.
Worst door in the game.
Oh my god. How did you... Oh.
That was about half a second, not even half a second. That was less than half a second too fast when hitting the clock.
That made 0 sense. How you were like...
vibrating wildly on the platform. Yeah, I've actually done that before.
That was like Destiny's alarm clock.
That was one strong vibrating alarm clock.
Shrek wink. That was a callback.
Don't think about how I just got in that door, by the way, please.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Best if you don't think about it.
And this is a callback. You wanna do what Barb did in there?
Nope.
Nope. That checkpoint room was a callback to Aoki Gahara from Grand Prix World 1, and is another thing where everybody who saw it and remembered what it was a reference to immediately started crying.
Oh, that wasn't nice.
Ooh, right in the face. Ooh.
That wasn't very cash money of you.
Wow, what a facial.
I really wish I had shoved a nail on my Here, you get a instead.
Oh, thank you. Shrek wink. When are we gonna get shove Shrek wink emote? I do not know. Or an ECC Shrek wink emote. That's a better idea.
Yeah, there you go.
It can just be ECC wink.
Can I stop? Please stop. Fireball time. Fireball time. Please stop.
Stop. Fireball time. No. I almost started doing under pressure, so I just stopped 3 notes in.
Wait, why did you start doing under pressure for
I don't know.
stop hammer time?
Because I don't know the actual rhythm.
I don't know the actual rhythm. The self-titled novel from a Minnesotan woman.
Hey.
Yeah.
You're right.
Remember when I almost finished this and then the fireball sniped me? I remember.
This is what we call a Kaiser regression. which is where I explain the same thing I explained 3 levels ago, going step by step through it to hit the same points until I remember that I've explained it before.
Exactly.
It's super freak for hammer time, isn't it? I do not know.
Yes.
It is?
Yes.
Did you know in high school we had a little like announcement quiz thing that the principal did during our homeroom, and one of the answers to the question was MC Hammer, and the principal actually said the answer is Mick Hammer.
Oh no.
I went to a rural Minnesotan high school.
That is painfully obvious.
Yep. Mick Hammer. Yeah, Mick Hammer Happy Meals. You get it.
All right.
I thought you missed one for a second. It kept going.
Nope. What time is
Yeah.
it? I got a little bit of time left. Okay, good. Okay. I think. Yeah, I've got like 22 minutes to finish the game. I think I can do that.
Yay! I got another confession to make. This is Thousand Halls, where there's 3 sets of 4 rooms and 1 set of 3 rooms, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Some number of permutations of paths you can take here. The speedrun route is basically the same between all people besides like Mitch Flower Power does all the flashy rooms.
Yeah, I believe that the timing difference between them is so minimal that it doesn't really...
Yeah, it's mostly what you feel comfortable with, and most people feel comfortable with the easiest room.
Yeah, but Mitch is Mitch.
But Mitch put on a good show. Those are really cool rooms that he did.
Mitch is a professional SMB3 runner who decided to start speedrunning a Kaizo hack randomly.
Hey, he's good at it.
He is! It's kind of incredible.
Yeah, Mitch is really good. It sounds really silly, right? Mitch is good at video games. But like, whatever Mitch picks up, he can be good at, which is an amazing thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Why can't I get through this initial room?
MC Escher's Happy Meal toys are wild. Yeah? No? They're actually all one toy.
Just folded in on itself.
Yeah. And apparently this is ActRaiser Fillmore.
Yep. This is from ActRaiser. I have played ActRaiser on this channel.
Yeah, I watched that as you learn that it's like 4 different styles of game in one, right?
It's a really interesting game.
Oh, not MC Escher, Mick Escher. Gotcha.
Yeah, sure. What? This isn't Mario Maker?
Yeah, shoutouts for the absolute worst part of the puzzle. When Pooh needed an extra hint, you know what Barb did? Well, shoutouts to Kurt Angleneck. Barb linked Pooh to a Sesame Street clip of one of these things is not like the other, and that was the hint.
Should we briefly explain the puzzle?
Well, the cheap way you do this is Barb dabs, right?
Yeah, it's a code. So you go through this. This basically has ARG built into the game. You can skip the entire thing by putting in the code that you get when you beat the game.
Yep. So when you speedrun it, you got that. But originally, yeah, there are hints spread throughout, including an anagram you have to decipher and things like that. And a lot of people went a little incoherent trying to figure it out, to put it nicely. I still have my scribbles somewhere.
Yeah, there's something to look at.
You know, but
Certainly not the mind of someone who's been looking at an anagram for 3 days straight.
Yeah, that was a weekend. But yeah, how are you? Yeah, you beat the regular boss, and you read something about like how it's not really the end, and then you start piecing things together. Should I
message boxes throughout the game, including the one player? You basically take like the first. You take like the first letters of all the message boxes in the game, and
I actually forgot about that part.
yeah, that's part of it. And then there's the part that you have to like look in Lunar Magic to figure some things out.
Yep,
Lunar Magic being the SMW editing software that people use.
And we found out that Pooh had never downloaded that before. When that came up.
That's funny. I didn't know that actually.
Yep. Or not only Lunar Magic. As Pooh called it when he first saw the symbols there, he called it Moon PlayStation symbol.
That is probably the most Pooh thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
But yeah, and then you eventually you have to open up a 2-player mode and play a level that is Luigi only. And then you
Fraternal Fortress?
Yep. And what do you get for beating that even?
I think it tells you to. Oh no, that's how you get to Luigi. You look at the screenshots in SMW Central, and that tells you to go into the 2-player. God.
Right. Oh yeah. It
Luigi, I think gives you the code to get into deeper into the not the Nexus, the Orbliette.
Right. Yeah, that is it. But yeah, then actually before that there is a limerick that you get to figure out, which is what takes you to the website. And I guess it's in the compilation, so I'll say famously, freaked out a little bit, remembering that Barb actually studied literature, and so is going to have a little bit of a better understanding of what you can do in poetry. People
spent like as long on the puzzle as they did actually playing the rest of the game, besides like maybe the last boss.
No.
The puzzle's super elaborate.
And then it ends with Kaiser block staircase a la Mario Maker 1, because of course. No, I'm still bitter about that. Fishgate Part 2.
Yep. Shoutouts to dolphins. It's really difficult to jump out of the water with an item, by the way. It's very awkward.
Yeah, mostly because of the horizontal momentum, right?
Yep. You sort of like get pushed into the spike if you're right at the surface when you try to jump out. So I have a very particular speedrun path that I take through here. There's lots of, like we said, lots of other rooms you can take a look at, but this is the fastest set that I know. So
yeah, and you can experiment with it. I believe LG5 said that people who really wanted Grand Poo 3 should just come back and play the rest of the rooms they haven't played in here.
That's good.
Except he was serious. It was As it turns out, you can spin jump off of springs while holding an item for whatever reason. That came up in the Girls of Kaizo race at RomHack Races, and I learned about that in the middle of playtesting for that. Also, this trick is apparently hard.
Yeah, this room is not my favorite.
Yeah, I remember watching Glitch play this and saying, Barb, we need to talk about how to set up shell tricks. But
I lived. Holy hell.
Nice.
Sometimes you just die in those shells because they don't spawn right.
Yeah.
And Barb, of course, saved the jankiest trick for last.
Yeah, when I say apparently...
14 minutes, I can do this.
Yeah. When I say that trick is apparently hard, I mean, it's a ongoing thing between me and Amethyst that I've tried including it in hacks, and she has told me no.
Yeah, and then Stryzer put it in Friday Mario World and me right.
Yeah, you know, it takes a second to get used to, and then it's good. This song is
Keith Howard theme.
no, I meant this.
Oh.
On
the Ganon's theme.
no, between the nothing.
Oh,
I was just making a joke.
oh. This is Grand Poo World 2 Bowser. He is chaotic.
He takes 8 hits, I believe.
He does. He
Also,
phase changes between 3 hits, and that was unavoidable.
3 hits and then 5,
2,
right?
3, then 2 to go to phase 3, and then another 3.
Yep.
Wall chicken.
Yep, that's the mushroom up there, wall chicken. A few people, I believe Laser Belch most famously had chat spoil the mushroom for him, so he beat it without the mushroom out of spite.
Sounds like Laser Belch.
Yeah.
5 wall.
I can. Ooh. 5 wall.
5 wall.
Can we get some extra 5 wall in chat? If anybody has that bit emote, I do. Let me put it in.
He spun way too fast, or it's way too long. I didn't like that. Not a fan. Hank did that too. Yeah, Hank knew about the mushroom and refused. There's one other. I think the Wild Grim didn't do without the mushroom.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I think those are the 3.
And I'm very happy to say that I apparently still have the fastest clear time of a single Bowser fight.
You do. You had probably the best RNG that you possibly could have had during this fight.
It was a good time. I got really lucky.
People still talk about that shit.
Yeah,
great.
Including me.
Oh, I'm not sure what I was thinking there. 5 wall.
But yeah, and Amethyst, what was your PB for Infinite Grand Poo World 2 Bowser?
23, I think? Something like that?
Yeah,
remember.
something
I don't remember
ridiculous. Can you imagine 23 hits on this guy without dying?
I like Grand Poo World 2 Bowser.
When are you going to play Kaizo 3?
Never.
5 wall!
Third wall already died for my sins, okay?
Oh, I thought that was BK. And then Nexus.
That was the first time.
Ah.
Yeah,
BK
third wall spent 60 hours in Kaizo 3 Bowser, so I didn't have to, as far as I'm concerned.
Gotcha. I suppose BK is just a Gandalf figure. That's a joke that's we're not going to go about the reference there. Everybody's just going to be confused.
Yeah.
No, Kaizo sins need multiple sacrifices, not Amethysts in particular. You can see both the ascension of GG.
Thank you.
There is an escape sequence a la Super Metroid, by the way, that we need to get through. What was I going to say? You can see the ascension of the overall skill level of the Kaizo community. Oof. That's a Kaizo block.
Yep.
The ascension of the overall skill level, and also like the ascension of the general boredom of the Kaizo community, and like boredom with what's left to play by what kind of ridiculous stuff people are playing at the time. Used to be Kaizo 3 was this monumental occasion, and now people are just like, it's Kaizo 3 time, let's get to it. Happened with Search for Salmon, it'll happen with...
It'll happen to you.
It'll happen to Hacker's Dream sooner than later, I'm sure.
Probably.
And this music is... Big boss confrontation. And now it's Tarzan Boy remix, I guess.
Yep. That's it. That's the end.
GG.
And we saved Yoshi.
You've done it. You defeated Bowser and escaped the 1,000 halls.
The salty wind eases your pain. You're free. Am I ever free of this game, though? No.
How does salty wind ease your pain?
You know, I'm mad he beat this.
That's the most
Daddy
Barb thing ever.
But also proud of you. That's also a Barb thing.
Yeah. Thanks for playing. Oh, can you eat that dolphin?
No, sorry.
Oh, this is the US version.
Yeah.
Grand Pooh World 2 by Barb, dedicated to Grand Pooh Bear.
DJ Bar. The only person who could possibly get away with giving them the title of DJ is Barb, I feel.
Does Barb get madder each time you beat this? Yes.
Yes.
It actually took 2,000 clears for him to start making Grand Pooh World 3.
This is all that didn't steal from Dram World, Rift World, Pango World, Catastrophe, and Jump.
In the Japanese version of SMW, you can eat dolphins with Yoshi, but they took that out of the American version.
Yep.
World Peace.
I know her. Hey, hi. You're up there.
Yay! Right next to BK and Spud.
Right next to BK.
That's yeah.
He called that one. That's before BK taught you.
Yeah. We ride on the shoulders of giants. Hopefully there's no sequel. Ha.
Alright, need one more thing for true ending.
The end. Barb dabs.
Come on. There we go.
That's
it. That's Grand Pooh World 2. Thanks everyone for
Wink.
Shrek Wink. Thanks everyone for hanging out with us today. I really appreciate that. Thanks for being in comms with me, Chef.
Yeah, thanks for doing run times.
I finished under 2 hours. I'm really surprised.
Hey, it's impressive.